Hi again, Freddie Stevens. This, of course, is Memorial Day weekend, and I hope you enjoy the weekend, but I think it's also a time for us to remember people who have sacrificed their lives for our freedom, and also not only those who have sacrificed, but also people who continue to serve us, including our first responders. I just think it's time, just to sit back perhaps, especially when we're quarantined and stuff, and just sort of think a little bit about how thankful we have to be for these people. I'd also like to specifically acknowledge my son Jason, a Marine Sergeant and a Purple Heart recipient, and thank goodness he's safe and back, and my thoughts are with him as my thoughts are always with him. So with that in mind, one person sent me in some jokes, and I couldn't use them. Not because they were too dirty. I couldn't use them because they weren't funny. I mean, it's really the truth. So again, you would think of, the thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of you watching this. Someone would be kind enough to send in their favorite joke. And again, if I use them, I will acknowledge you. So the first story, very quick one-liner. Penguin walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender. He says, has my father been in here earlier? So the bartender looks at him and says, I don't know, what's he look like? All right, that's sad. So this guy walks into a restaurant and he sees this big sign and it says, hamburgers $5, cheeseburgers $6.50, hand jobs $25. So he's looking around, he looks behind the bar, and there's this really beautiful young lady in a camisole, the bartender, and he goes up to her and he says, excuse me, young lady, but are you the person who gets the hand jobs? She says, as a matter of fact, I am. He said, can you do me a favor and wash your hands really well because I want to order a cheeseburger. Took the audience, there was one lady in front there who thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it takes me a little time. So.
All right. I don't know if I heard them laugh, but the audience was laughing. Okay. Then finally, this lady goes into a doctor and she says, a plastic surgeon. She says, doctor, I noticed my skin's beginning to sag and everything, and I think I need something done, but I don't want anything too invasive. He says, you came at the exact right time. He says, we have this new procedure. It's called the knob. She says, the knob? He says, yeah. He says, we put this little knob behind your head here. And he says, and it sits under your hair so no one can see it. He says, and when you see your skin start to sag, you just turn the knob clockwise and it tightens up your skin. She said, sounds phenomenal. So she has it done and she looks great. Well, about 10 years later, she's been doing a little at a time. About 10 years later, she has an appointment. She says, look, doctor, I was very satisfied, but it seems like my eyes have become really, really baggy, and I don't know what's going on. Nothing seems to clear it. So he examines her and he says, madam, he says, this is a unintended consequence of the operation. He said, evidently, you kept tightening it. He said, those aren't bags under your eyes, those are your breasts. She says, I guess that also explains my goatee. All right. Well, Eve, I'm glad you enjoyed that. And I'll see you soon. I don't know that I'll be back tomorrow. I need some more jokes, but I'm working on them. Have an enjoyable weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Be well.
Bye.
Bye.